Well, I took these things out, these earphone things, and they're charged enough to be able to do something, but you have to pair it with a program you have to download into your phone. So I'm not sure if I've done that correctly or not. Kitty Cat's checking it out. Well, I might as well have you check it out, huh? Meow, meow, meow. I want food. Oh, yeah, sounds right. That'll be happening soon. Not sure when, but sooner than later. And then Brian got me this.
Ooh, what time? Furby not know what is time?
Yes, it's 10 after 8.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Are you hungry, Furby?
Yup, gotcha.
Do you like watching television, Furby?
Daka, Unai.
Do you like the kitty cat?
Huh? What? Speak up, Nula.
Do you like the kitty cat?
Oh, nice words, Nula. You talking to Furby?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Nula so smarter.
I know I'm so smartest.
Uh-huh. Good talk.
I forget how you turn him off.
Woo! Furby feel like a chunky furball.
Skunky. I don't know. The cat doesn't like it. I don't know. I can't remember how you turn him off. So, cat's like, what the hell is that? I wonder if something will happen and he'll jump. You funny guy. Sorry. I thought I was getting better. I can draw air through my nose. It was stuffed up that I couldn't draw air in through my nose and it dripped at the same time. And how is that possible? I don't know. Then you get just a little bit of mucus and it goes down your throat and it gets stuck somewhere. It just decides to rest, hang out, be annoying. So you start coughing and coughing, trying to knock it loose, trying to either spit it up or get rid of it or something. If you spit it up, it's not enough to even write home about. But it's persistent and it hasn't gone away, and it's been, well, about 2 weeks now. Don't like that. In March the 12th, I think, they are filming the Let's Make a Deal. And I haven't heard back from them, so I may not be chosen. I don't know. But if I am, I have to be able to breathe and talk and sit still without coughing and, not carry any germs with me. I fall asleep sometimes in this chair because I'm sitting up. If I lie down, everything just gathers in your chest or your esophagus or whatever it is, that breathing windpipe and all that. So last night, I thought, I've got to get some sleep. So I made a big pile of, soft furriness at the top of the bed, and I kind of laid back on it, kind of half sitting up. I managed to fall asleep, but my dreams were not pleasant. They weren't horrible, but they were not pleasant. They were dreams like the government all of a sudden has come up with some new thing that you must comply with. And it could be different than the thing that was yesterday that you had to comply with. And who knows where it's going to go tomorrow. And I thought, oh, this is terrible. And I woke up and I went to the bathroom, fed the cat or whatever I did, a little few the odds and ends, and I went back to bed and fell right back asleep, right back into the same crap where the government's dicking with you every day. It's very stressful. I don't like it. So I didn't get much sleep because I kept falling into that same stupid dream. Makes me wonder, is this a dream? Have I died and gone to hell? I mean, what the hell? The last time Trump was in office, it was a fear. Every day we wake up and like, what the fuck is he doing today? What has he done? What's he going to do? What the hell's going on? And this time it's worse. You know, give a kid some candy that they like. Next time they get to go to a candy store and get whatever they want, they're going to get as much as they can. And that's what this guy's doing. He's doing whatever he can at the drop of a hat, a whim. You know, hey, it's like kind of like the movie Bananas, the Woody Allen movie. I have decided today that we are all going to wear our underwear on the outside. Yes. Sounds stupid and ridiculous, right? No, not with all these guys and what they're doing. It's just insane. I think there was an old German movie about some man that was traveling and he comes upon a town, a medieval type town that everyone in the town is insane. And because the mayor was really literally insane, he was the most sane one there. Because everyone else followed along. It's like, no. What happened to the people of my generation that had the bumper sticker question authority? I always, if I don't think something's quite right, I always question it. I'll ask questions, I'll get answers. If I don't like the answers, then I won't do whatever it is that I was going to do. I've been known to make some bad decisions in my life, but ones that are blatantly bad, no. Call me resistor, because that's what I'm going to be. So I was sitting here. I was going to make a couple things for my supper, whatever, because I had a couple bratwurst in the fridge and needed cooking. And I was about ready to think what to do, and Brian said, do you want to go pick Spence up with me? And I said, yeah, sure. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I didn't know if I'd feel up to it. I took my big jug of water with me and some Kleenex. Forgot my phone, which was okay because, just keep yourself away from media when you're feeling bad. When you're feeling bad, you don't do the stuff you normally do, like cook. Because when you're feeling bad, you can't really taste things the way they're supposed to be tasting, or you get tired halfway through, or whatever, you just kind of steer away from that. That's why it's always nice to have something, one thing at least, that you can whip up, and it doesn't take no question of spices or anything. It's either something you pull out of the freezer and heat up, or it's a peanut butter sandwich. And you like the peanut butter that you get, and the butter and the bread. Just put it together. And if it doesn't taste quite right, you know that it's still okay because it's your cold is telling you. So we went to the park. We picked up Spency. He fell asleep in the car. He's been kind of crabby. Everybody around here has been having a hard time sleeping. And I think kids can sense all the worry and crap that the grown-ups are going through mentally and emotionally with this quote-unquote administration. So Brian's been kind of on edge lately. He doesn't mean to be, but he can't help it. And then Ashley's been asked to work extra, which is kind of a strain also. And she has a health issue. It's not ginormous, but she has like a hernia she's had for a long, long time before children that has been bothersome. And in a couple months from now, she's going to have it taken care of, and she won't be able to lift more than 10 pounds or whatever. And she was trying to tell me about it and going to kind of asked me if I said, no problem, I'll take care of it. Anything you need me to do, I will do it and I'll be there. Because I had abdominal surgery in 2000. I had fibroids so bad. I had a bicornate uterus, which means it starts off, but it splits into two parts at the top. So I could have technically been pregnant all year if I had a normal husband. He never wanted sex, ever. That's weird, isn't it? Someone that's ready, willing, and able at any time, and you go, there's something wrong with that guy. Anyway, I had fibroids, and I was bleeding constantly, and I was at my desk at work. I spent most of the time running off to the bathroom, because I was just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding through tampons and Tampax and everything. I just kept bleeding and bleeding, and I lost 60 pounds in a month, blood loss. I was dying, kind of bleeding out. So I went to a doctor who was against abortions or anything like that, pro-life as much as you can be pro-life. And I said, this is not good. I can tell it's not good. You're a doctor. You know it's not good. And this is above your religion, above and beyond your religious beliefs. This is not good for me. I'm dying here. I've had my children. I'm not going to have any more children. I'm too old. I can't afford it, can't do it. So he finally agreed, and they took out the uterus and half the ovaries. And that was great. It's great. Anyway, I'm sorry I got off the track. But I got this cold almost 2 weeks ago from the preschool doing this presentation, and half the grown-ups and most of the kids were coughing and snorking and everything. This is the second time this season I've got this crap. My ears are stuffed up. I can't hear. It's like I have earplugs in. And you get mucus down your throat, and it hangs on somewhere. And where it's sitting in your throat somewhere, it tickles and tickles and tickles. And you're trying to jar it loose by coughing. You cough so hard, all your muscles and your diaphragm hurt. They hurt real bad. You feel like you're just going to cough yourself open. So presently, I'm trying to get rid of this. I'm trying to get rid of it as fast as possible. I have Mucinex or whatever. What the hell is that stuff called? Glycinophen is the chemical that knocks the mucus loose and keeps it loose so that you can get rid of it somehow, either blowing it out or spitting it out or whatever. I've been doing the Dayquil, the NyQuil, the Alka-Seltzer, the Vicks Vapor Rub. I've been doing everything possible. A neti pot with salt water. You have to put a little baking soda in the salt water, otherwise it'll burn your nostrils. Buffered salt water, basically. And so far, the buffered salt water is helping most with when it goes down your throat or it gets stuck in the roof of your mouth or whatever. I know it sounds disgusting, and it is. It's gross. And then I was reading up on RSV or something. It's a respiratory virus thing. And it's possible that I have that, because I actually had wheezing and noises coming out of my throat that I never heard before. As if I was a dead person and all the air was just going out, going, wee. Yeah, I know, right? So, I got my t-shirt. One of my t-shirts, I ordered two. This one has 3 maple leaves on it, and it says Canada. The other one's supposed to come in tomorrow, and it's a sleeveless workout shirt with a little Canadian flag on it. I'm not sure if it says anything else. There are so many neat ones to pick from. And I have enough t-shirts. I'm just, when you don't have any room for anything, and you're older and you have everything you need, when you get something new, you gotta throw something away or give it away or something. You just don't have time in your life to be on top of sorting out 500 t-shirts. 20 is plenty, I tell you. I was going to, this is salt water for the stuff that goes down your throat. Up your nose and down your throat. Yeah. And that's what it does. And I'm practically blow my head off trying to blow it. Blowing it so it doesn't go down my throat. See, that's what I've been doing. Why, your coughing's getting so much better. It should. I've been practicing all night. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Whoop Whoop Wednesday. I will have a joke for you. And I'm not going to open mic night because I want to get this stuff eradicated as soon as humanly possible. And even if I don't get called in for Let's Make a Deal, I still want this stuff gone. Because I do have the itching to go and do some stuff. Not sure what and when. I still could go to that concert in Modesto at the end of March. Or I could wait till next year, save up my pennies, and go to Kassel, Germany to see my pen pal from over 50 years. And Max McLabe and his Palace Orchestra is performing in Kassel, where my pen pal lives. I mean, that would mean if I got to do that, I would know I'm close to dying because I'd got to do everything I've ever wanted to do. Nope, don't want to go skydiving. Nope, no ocean voyages, no long cruises, nothing like that. Nope. What else is there? Switzerland would be kind of cool to see, but I'm sure it's a lot like the Germany and the Austria that I've seen. But meeting my pen pal would be good. I don't know of anything else in the whole world that I'd want to do. I still want to kind of learn to yodel. And it's kind of hard to do with a cold. You can't even sing or laugh. Like I was watching Kelsey Cook, and I don't even know who she is. She's a comedian. She said something that just struck me funny, and I went to laugh, and I started a coughing fit. So when I can laugh at comedians without coughing my head off, I'll know that I'm much better. In the interim, I can't go to open mic night. The other night, I thought of the funniest shit. It was in the middle of the night, and I thought, oh, I've got to be able to remember this. I mean, it's such a strong feeling. There's no way I can't remember this. Do I remember it? That's why comedians usually carry paper and pencil with them everywhere. A notebook or something in their pocket or purse or whatever. Because when it funny happens, it happens. And if you can capture it on paper until you can practice it or bring it up again as a subject, good. But if you don't, it may be gone forever. Or you'll try to remember it and it just isn't the same. But this dreamed of government bullshit and oh my God. It's horrible. We picked up Spence from school. We went to this park. That's not too far from here. Maybe 4 miles. Maybe the next town up. And there were a lot of kids. It's a nice day. Mid 70s. It was like long sleeve t-shirt day. Nice day. A lot of kids playing on this playground. There was a little boy, cute little kid. Little mixed race black boy, little curly hair. He is so cute. He was riding this little 2-wheel bicycle around. He's Spencer's age. And they got to playing together. And their dad was sitting and watching, and Brian went over to talk to him briefly, and so it was cool. And I was walking with them in another part of the park, about 300 feet one direction was a baseball field, and they had what do you call it? Softball, I guess, when boys are learning to play baseball. So we went over to the fence and we're peeking through the holes in the fence to watch the kids play ball. And then there was I'm trying to get them back closer to the playground, back to their daddies. And I said, all right, the first guy that touches that rock down there wins. And the little boy, I don't know his name, he was waiting patiently for ready, set, go. So I said, ready, set, go. And both of them could run pretty good, but the other little boy was faster. And he touched the rock first, and Spencer just stood there like I am always first. And he started crying, and I said, what are you crying for? I wanted to be the one that touched the rock first. I said, well, you're just as fast as he is. He just happened to touch it first. That's all. I said, those things happen. That's why we run and play and practice. There's always a next time. And maybe you'll see this kiddo again and we can play again. And then he wanted to go to, there's a larger kid playground about, I don't know, quarter of a mile across the park. So we walked over there, Dad, brother, Spence, and me. And there were kids that were bigger, like 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. And they're playing on this giant playground thing with a huge slide. And you had to really crawl up it and climb to get to it. And they were playing tag on the jungle gym itself, which is kind of dangerous. And Spencer's like, I don't want to play your game. And the boy goes, you don't have to. And he goes, okay. So Spence came down the slide a few times. He's learning to say that he doesn't want to do something. And that's good. Or I don't think I can, or I don't want to, or, no one told him he had to go away or get down if he didn't want to play. They were good about it, which I'm very glad that they were good kids about it. So he had some fun, and then we decided to go back home, and Daddy was going to go in the grocery store and get a couple packages of bratwurst. I had some in my fridge. So I took a couple of mine, and he barbecued them for me. And we stopped by this one grocery store, and Spencer says, I want to get my hair cut. And what prompted this? I don't know. His hair's not that long. Brian said, well, I was thinking of you and I could go get our hair cut together sometime. Okay. I said, how do you want your hair cut, Spencer? Do you want half of it shaved off and the rest dyed purple? No. Yeah, you can tell what kind of grandma I am. Weirdo. And I said, why do you think that one boy at the park had his hair just with like a little buzz job all over his head? I said, Spencer noticed. He goes, he has no hair. I said, why do you think he has no hair? And Daddy said, he probably likes it that way. It probably feels good. I said, well, maybe he blew a big bubble with icky, sticky, icky bubble gum. And it got in his hair and they didn't know what to do except cut his hair. Or maybe he likes to play and get dirty a whole lot. And it's a lot easier with shorter hair to get clean. Maybe, like Daddy said, he just likes it short. It feels good. And Spencer was whining, and he's been awfully whiny lately. I don't know. I think part of it's he's tired. And part of it is he must be just going through things. And when he doesn't like something, he hits you. He'll hit you right in the face if you're not careful. And Brian said, look, Spencer, no hitting anybody. You hit someone, we're going home immediately. And you're going to go to bed. No, I won't. Well, then don't hit anybody. That's his latest thing. Now, I don't know if he's learning something from school or if it's a feeling that's so strong within him that he doesn't know what to do but hit, lash out. Sorry. Oh, Mr. Stinkbottom's there. Hi. He has snack on that plate. He has crunchies and he has some solid food in that little bowl. But he doesn't want any of it. I'm not sure what he wants exactly. And how long have I been talking? Oh my God, almost a half an hour. Well, I hope whatever I said was important. I am so sorry. I will try to have a joke up for you for Wednesday. It depends how I feel for the rest of the week. Maybe we'll get into the Furby a little more, and I'll read up on how you get him to do stuff. I don't know. And these ear translator earbud things. Some things I do want to check out. There's a garden statuary place that's not too far from here, about 3 miles or something. It looks interesting. That, maybe there's a place called the Mousley Museum. I think it's somebody whose name was Mousley. There's a lot of little museums around here, little tiny ones that are like in someone's house or shed or something, that it pertained to people back in the 1849, back in the gold rush days. People that came out west and they were entrepreneurs or looking for gold or whatever. I don't know. Are you trying to tell me something? He says, yeah, Mom, it's my time. Devote it to me. Okay, I will. Y'all take care. If you got this crap, attack it as soon as you can. Salt water, with a little bit of baking soda in it to buffer it. Then you snurp it up your nose if you don't have a neti pot, and it gathers all the boogers together, and you can blow them out. Gargle with it. You might swallow a little bit, not too much. And it'll gather all that snot together, and you can spit it out. That'll work the best. Better than any medicine in the store. It's home remedy, and generally you have salt around. Maybe baking soda as well. Then there's always, the other remedies that you can get at the store. You can sweat it out, get all warm and wrapped up and warm one night when you've been sick for 2 or 3 days and you can't take it any longer. Sweat it out. It'll help. Get outside in the sun. Even if you're living where it's 30 degrees or below or whatever. Just a little bit of sunshine, that vitamin D will help. If you have to do something, do it. If not, if you have nothing to do except sit, get up and move around a little bit. Get I can never think of the word when I want it. It's lymph. It'll get the lymph moving around in your body. Lymph is the little doohickeys, the little lumps in your body that are filters. When your lymph nodes in your neck, and so if they swell up, that means that they're working. That they're collecting all the nasty crap that's going through your blood system. And they're dealing with it. The little white blood cell armies and the lymph nodes are working on it. So, that's what I gotta do. Upward and onward.